Beat Mechanics.
Yo, what it do, man? It's Darren D Money in the building. We back with another episode of Don't Run From Us. This is episode 17 in this mug, man. And like I said, man, I'm excited. We in this thing. We doing it. We've been expanding and really taking the time to make this the best show for y'all. By y'all, for us, whatever you want to say, bro. And look, we got mics, we got headphones, we got lights. I'm gonna keep saying that till we get some upgrade. We upgrading this motherfucker. So,
Was you just about to go off on FUBU for us by us?
hey, it's for the people, y'all. So I'm happy y'all tuning in. It's episode 17, man. Like I said, another episode done from us. I'm one of your co-hosts. Like I said, Darren D Money. I'm gonna let my boy take over so he can do his introduction in this month.
What's up with y'all, man? It's your boy Lee West, man. Great to have you guys. This is episode 17. It's a wonderful thing, and we got something dope that's in store for y'all. And I hope y'all ready for this carpool before we kick off this lovely podcast, man. Let me see what I got for them. I respect myself so others may respect me. Let me say that one more time. I respect myself so others may respect me. Self-respect. A person who self-respect doesn't allow others to treat them badly, recognizes when someone is disrespecting you, and takes the step to step out.
I feel like that. I feel like, damn.
Wow. Hey. That's I call that taking a step in the right direction when you're around negativity and you don't need it. Straight up.
Energy is everything, man, and that's just crazy, man. Like you said, pulling that, and when I look at as we get older, and when we was younger, and we talk about your circle, people like everybody your friend when you was younger. Like that's my friend, and my pops used to always be like, everybody ain't your friend, bro. These are associates, these are co-workers, these are you know not we say like maybe homies, buddies, like, but when you call somebody a friend, that's on a different level. He even put it like, if you can't trust this person, that's just, he said, if you ain't trust this person to sit in your house and you not worry about anything getting stolen or taken, ain't your friend. And I'm like, damn. And I look as I got older, from high school to college, like my circle real small. Like the company that I keep really is either motivating me, putting me in the right direction, um and these people that are in my circle, I don't call friends. They call family. They call brothers. So, like I said, one of my brothers that's on this podcast as well. So it's like I look at it like that. Like once you become that part of that circle, you know, it's the good, the bad, the ugly type. Like I can take those, critique, the feedback, the good. Like, hey, you fucking up type brother. Like, hey, you fucking up. I can take that because I can respect that coming from him. So yeah, we on this motherfucker, like I said, self-respect, bro, man. And I just want to ask you this question about that, bro. Like, do you think about the time, and yeah, I would say, could you think of the time when, you know now to, before to now, like how many people in your circle you thought would still be around now? And there's some people that you may still call associates, but that was in that circle, but how often are they around when it, and stuff like that?
Bro, I know a lot of people. I know a shit ton of people. Everywhere I go with, people, whether they new to my circle or whether they're, it's family, friends, whatever. And no matter where I go, I don't care where in the world, because it's happened all over the place. I've always ran into someone that I've known, and I'm not the type of person to leave with burnt bridges. You know what I mean? Or leaving some type of water underneath the bridge to where it may flood, may not flood. Of course, people can always have their differences, but I also want to be like reminded, like, dude always kept it a buck with me. Dude always kept it 100, whether he liked me or he didn't like me. You know what I mean? Like, And the older I get, the less I tolerate, if that makes sense. The less nonsense, the less foolery, the less
Of
uh,
course.
second chances type shit or whatever. I don't want to say second chances, but just like the less that I deal with, like you can feel a snake out quick, and you can weed them all the way out. And then, luckily for me, I've been able to have some cool people in my corner, some solid people that respect me, want the best for me. And I'm pretty sure I've also had some people in my younger years that didn't see it the same way. They're not gonna say it to my face, of course, but it is what it is. What about
I'm
you?
I mean, yeah, I would say I look at a life now and look at what the company I keep, the circle that I had back in the day. I still probably communicate to a few of them like as associates, but I'm at to the point now where I don't want to be around people that doesn't have the same energy as me or has that negativity energy or talking behind other people's back about somebody because they want to include me into that circle, include me into that, or even just the negativity, bro. Like I feel like I've learned to set those boundaries. So the people that I may hang around, you may catch me outside, you may catch me on the fly, and it's cool. We can say what's up, dap it up. There's no hard feelings and none of that. But when it comes to enjoying myself and doing what I need to do, I keep the company that I want around me, and to keep myself centered, keep myself positive, and be able to and don't lose, and I won't lose that self respect for myself by doing something that I shouldn't be doing or doing something that I feel like, oh, this just I'm out doing this. So I make sure to keep my head on the swivel and doing it, and keep myself centered to what I need to be around, and who I want to be around, or who I want allowed to be around me. So there's still some people that be like, "What's up, bro?" But you may not catch me outside with you. Maybe not. It just is what it is, because that's just I've grown past that. I moved past that. So I want to be around things that are helping me continue to grow into the man that I want to be. So yeah, it's just crazy when I hear that, because we look at a lot of people that lost a lot of self respect, and I just look at like celebrities. I look at comedians. I look at people that have probably done something outside the box to get to where they need to be, but by doing that, lost a lot of respect from people that was close to them, maybe, and lost a lot of people that was in their corner because they was didn't show self respect for them people that was supporting them, or for themselves to get to where they need to be. So yeah, bro, I just try to keep the company around me so we can keep everything moving.
What is the best way how you could say that self respect aligns with today's topic?
Yeah, so today's topic, man, I was gonna talk about one thing, but I think it just aligns to um is there such thing as a soulmate? And the reason why I wanna talk about this in self respect is because I see a lot of people. I haven't heard that word in a while, like soulmate. And I remember growing up, it's like, oh, you're my soulmate, or you're this and that, and it goes into the relationship aspect. It goes into wanting to care for somebody else, but I look at that as you can't be in a relationship, or you can't care for others if you don't have self-respect for yourself. Like if you don't know yourself, and I feel like if you don't know yourself, the person you are, or the person you want to be, then you will never have self-respect for the person your partner, who you're trying to be with or want to be with, because you don't know yourself from a hammer to a nail. So it all starts from that aspect of self-respect. Like I feel like people always say I want this, I want that, but then it comes back to you're not you never learn anything from maybe what you've seen, what you've done, and you're saying you want this and that, but you don't even know what you want yourself. Like, so if you don't really know what you want, how can you? And that's how I look at it when it comes to self-respect. You can't channel something else or have somebody else in your corner if you don't self-respect yourself. That's kind of what I think about that when it comes a little bit on the soulmate aspect. What you think, G? Like, how do you feel
Ooh,
about soulmates and
soul
self respect?
soulmate. Man.
Do you believe in it? Is there a soulmate out there? Like, is there some people that say I got a
Oh
soulmate?
hell
Like,
yeah, plenty. There's plenty.
mhm.
There's fucking plenty, bro. Because I was just thinking about like the homeless person that has a soulmate, the demented person that has a soulmate, the angelic person that has a soulmate, the lost person that has a soulmate, the egotistical person that has a soulmate, the normalized in a society sense person that has a soulmate. I believe that there's somebody out there for everybody. And I also believe that there's a right timing for every relationship. Like not everything is supposed to happen right when you want it, but when it's supposed to happen. And the older that you get, the less pressure you decide to put upon that type of stuff. And I believe you should take it day by day, me personally. And certain connections you just can't explain. That's when you know, like, this person is that I'm vibing with. Um, they respect me. They respect the way that I respect myself. And because of the way that you respect yourself, is going to portray onto the person that you are dealing with. Is like, okay, so this is how this person shows up, and this is how I'm gonna show up for this person in regards of support, in regards of nurture, in regards of happiness, joy, um, even in struggles, hard times. Is like I know that this person needs something different than I do when they're upset or so on and so forth. And that's just learning your partner. That's learning uh, the way that they operate within that atmosphere. And you have to give people the ground of space so that you know how to maneuver with them and maneuver without them, because there's going to be times where people don't want to be clouded. Like, not everybody wants somebody up their butt every 5 minutes when they upset or even when they
Mhm.
happy. You know what I mean? People need to have, I feel like everybody needs to have someone that they miss. You do
Big
not
facts.
need to be, yeah, you do not need to be with somebody 24 freaking 7, like, ever in life. And another big thing that has dawned on me the older that we get is that not everybody that you encounter with is going to be able to satisfy all your needs. You're going to have different people that satisfy your needs in different type of ways. I don't care if it's from friendship, a love partner, work partners, or whatever. There's certain conversations that subject matter expert is going to like thrive on that you might not even know, but your partner is like gung ho on. Oh, that's da da da, and I love the way that that person speaks about this topic. That's something that you can't fulfill, and you need to know to learn to pull back the reins. Is like, all right, cool. I'm not necessarily needed there, and that's a sign. That's another sign of respect, of like relinquishing that power. Like, all right, like I know that you can be your glass can be full over here in this other arena without me, and same vice versa. You know what I mean? It's not always on a sexual connection. It's not always on an intimate connection. It could just be basic conversation. It could just be basic chemistry. It could just be um a PowerPoint slide. You know what I mean? Like it's different, bro. Everybody operates differently. It could be the fact that somebody gave somebody a belt off their back or off their waist or whatever. It's just the way we communicate in today's society is so different than when our parents were growing up and then their parents were growing up, because everything is a hell of a lot more open now, and people
Mhm.
are free to express themselves on what they want, how they want it, and what they will and will not tolerate. That's just my
I
take on
mean, you bring up a great point. Like I said, you got to have a lot of self respect for yourself in order for you to enjoy and your partner, your soulmate, as you say. There's somebody for everybody, and like you said, everybody's glass. You cannot be, if you feel like something, or like you said, controlling about. Oh, I like the way somebody speaks, or I enjoy doing this, and you feel like you have to be a part of that. Everything. I feel like, one, you're losing control, but two, you like you said, the self respect level for your partner maybe not be there because that's not somebody you want to have because you feel like you need to have that controlling nature. And I look at it the same way. You got to miss somebody, man. You can't be around somebody 24/7, your partner, friends, family. I feel like you got to miss them. And then plus you got to understand that we all need that time alone to understand ourselves. Like that's another way of help for self-respect and growing where you got to know yourself. And I think the biggest thing I learned when I was living by myself in the Bay, um, was, and I'm talking, was I come home, it's quiet. I had days where I could just sit in my house and contemplate, sit in my house and work, sit in my house and think, sit in my house and enjoy myself with the things I want to do, whether it was go to the movies, chip, come home from work, play the video game and not do nothing. Like, but I made that decision where I felt like I figured out a lot of things that I wanted, a lot of things that I liked and a lot of things I disliked. And really when it comes down to like any like encounters and things of nature, I can see things like, that's not who I want in my company, or that's not somebody I can see, or something like that. I can see those things because I know what I want. And I just felt like that when it comes to, that soulmate and self respect is knowing yourself and knowing what it comes to and what you need. And if that person is not for you, or a person is not, a soulmate is like, it's something you don't choose. It just happens. As you said, I feel like it just happens. It's something that it's going to take patience, it's going to fall in your lap and come to you. But I asked this, so we're talking about self-respect, and I look at, okay, celebrities, and we everybody wants to base their relationship off these celebrities, soulmates, or I want my relationship to be like this, I want my relationship like that. I remember when Moneybag Yo was dating Ari Fletcher. I don't know if they together or not, but his girl was always shaking that ass on camera, just throwing it back. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's something that he can respect because that was maybe a breadwinner. But as a man, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you feel. Like, I feel like everybody, I don't know if a man would want a woman that's always shaking her ass on camera, like tooting it up. Like, you feel me? Like, is that self respect? Or can he respect that? Or, or even with, I'm gonna go to another person. You let me know with Will and Jada. We talked about this in one of our episodes when it's like, you want to sit your husband down in front of millions of people in a red table talk about entanglement.
Right.
Like, is that self respect? Like, are you showing self respect? Are you being like, I kind of thinking, is that your soulmate? Like, that's how you want to do your soulmate? Like, if that's what you're saying, or at that time it was like, oh yeah, this is what, like, I didn't see any respect for that. Like, and I just think, I don't know, maybe I could be wrong, maybe right, but what's your take? What you thinking, man?
Different strokes for different folks, bro. That's the best way to put it. And cannot glorify the relationship of celebrities because celebrities are swimming from a different pool than the 9 to 5 workers. They
That
have,
is big facts.
yeah, they have a plethora of co-workers
Resources.
and definitely resources. And I think the celebrity relationships that aren't talked about the most are the most successful
Big facts. I noticed I've seen a
because
lot more celebrities that are successful. Well, relationships that are not talked about when more there's some celebrities that date regular people,
yeah,
average
that too.
Joes.
Yeah, because they're not in their name's not in the limelight. They ain't got paparazzi following them every 5 minutes everywhere they go. I mean, look at the relationship between Justin Bieber and his little chick. I don't know her name, but he got a kid now. I think they married or whatever, and he looked happy. Seems to be happy. I don't know, but she ain't Selena Gomez. She ain't Ariana Grande. You know
Yep.
what I mean? And those women and even JB, they have a norm of attention that they get from their fan base for sure, and how they want to be treated. And it's only going to be certain people that can cater to their needs in that light. And that's the same thing that goes for the normal folk. The difference is our bank account.
Mm-hmm.
Personalities could be similar as hell. Resources could be similar as hell, not necessarily identical, but similar. And it's it's definitely something that people intertwine in their lives to where I'm or women are like, oh, I'm Aria type woman, and I believe that I should get what Moneybag brings to her. But dude ain't making Moneybag type money, and she ain't making Aria type money like that. It don't
Yeah,
go
big
hand in hand.
fact. You can't compare.
it, it's not, yeah, you can't compare. It's not realistic. You know what I'm saying? They not out here buying land for each other, which was amazing because I remember I think she did buy him some land and he bought her some land or something like that, which is dope. For them to
Mm-hmm.
do. Minus, I mean not minus, but on top of the Birkins and all the cars and all the other extra,
Some
stuff that
equity.
people. Right. Something that you can build off on, and your kids can have later on in life too. I mean, you talking acres, like that's different. That's a whole other conversation. Though. Like if somebody buying you acres, whether that's
You feel me?
yeah, whether that's your because right now we talking about soulmates, whether that's your soulmate or not, that's a damn good partner that believes in you and wants to see you be successful. But I think though to dive deeper into the whole soulmate ordeal, I think it's a combination of chemistry, uh,
Can't we
euphoric.
can't not to cut you off. Can somebody become your soulmate, or is it like love at first sight soulmate? Cause
I don't think anybody can become your soulmate. I think it's destined. I think that is like I was saying, like it's chemical makeup, it's a euphoric feeling, it's something that's undeniable, um, and you only get this feeling from that type of person that's around you. I don't think that it's something that can grow overnight, where it's like, oh yeah, you grew to be my soulmate. Nah, like you can
you
grow
don't
to
think
be
so
best
over
friends.
time?
Nah,
Over
I don't.
time,
Me
no.
personally, I don't think so. I don't. I think
Like
it's
if you
just
feel you feel like people like I like in a sense where man, your friend, your best friend turned into a relationship. People will say that was my best friend turned a relationship, and they became soulmates. They became that person. But maybe you're right. They started as friends. That was a one way to start it off. Or but you
and
know I
and they probably always had that feeling in the back of their head, and they questioned it because they're like, no, that's my partner. I can't do that. But then again, it's like I can't look at another woman the same way I look at her. Or she's feeling I've never looked at another man the same way I look at him, and that's probably her best fucking friend, and she don't know that he feel the same way, or maybe they don't even have those conversations until one day where they do, and he's like, dog, I've been feeling this way for 10 plus years or whatever. So I had to hear the stories about the dudes and the chicks that was coming in and out of the closet or whatever the case may be, and dealing with you in your life. And the whole time they both wanted it to be each other. So I personally don't think that is something that it grows into. I think it's a natural thing between two people. You know what I mean? It's just you know
but
when
I
you know, bro. It's,
big
it's just
facts.
something that you know. It's just
But I
like nah. You don't. I can't say that you grow into soulmates. It's just like you got this feeling about a person, even if you meet them first day one. It's like, dog, I don't know
but
what
most
it
people are
is.
shy though. Well, some people are shy. People don't come out
That's
their comfort
fine.
zone that first day. But
That's
you
fine.
you you take a chance on that person and you get to know that person. Is that become a soulmate? I feel like
But I don't
aren't
think
you getting to know that person to do that?
I still don't think that it's growth. I think that is something that's already still instilled in them. The
Okay.
soulmate aspect of it is already there. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Especially if you're getting to know them over time and then y'all had these open conversations about how you've always felt since the beginning. Like you said, that person is shy. So they don't necessarily know how to open up and like formally communicate what they're going through. 9 times out of 10, it's men that don't know how to openly communicate and say, hey, this is how I'm feeling about you, oh girl. The girls don't have a problem with sharing how they feel unless it's like a shy chick or whatever, or a chick that's never really come out to have to be put in a position to share that type of thing. That's just my personal opinion. What you think?
Mm. I mean, I feel like I feel like I've encountered or we talk about in people that cross our paths in many different ways, and I feel like, as you said, um, you come across some people that you may think are it, and I think it's more or less the self respect to it, the values. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's the values that you have on yourself or that person too. And if that person that you encounter can respect the values and what you think and you believe or the values that you've instilled in yourself or you put forth in what you believe and what you think, which is like I said, which is like livelihood, the respect aspect, the nurturing, the way you see your just the way you move in general, maybe some other topics. But I think once you value those things and somebody comes across you and talks about those values that are really important in you, family, all this stuff, you may be, you may see that person as like, damn, it could be my soulmate. But I feel like I've seen it on both ends. Like, oh yeah, this was my soulmate. We met and we decided this. I just felt it there, and it almost like love at first sight. I feel like, but I felt it there. But I don't know. I have a feeling that where there's a lot of people that get to know people too. Like there's dating aspects, and you never. I feel like you have to date a lot of people, and that's another thing too. Is just and this is a topic where I feel like people want titles so much and people want to stand on something so much, but I feel like you defeat the um you're defeating the purpose of trying to find who your soulmate is or what it is.
What
Because
do you mean by people want titles? What do you mean by that?
so like when you're dating and you're in the dating pool, you should have the means to, as you said, communicate to the person that you're dating. Hey, I am dating. We're on a date. This is where and you're entitled to see people. I'm entitled to see people. But we're dating. If this is something that we want to do, then we make that decision become exclusive. But I feel
Right.
like people go on a date, people go on 2 or 3 days, and I was online. Oh, that's my check. That's my chick. That's my girl. Like y'all didn't make that a title, man. Or I need to make it a title. Or women be like, man, are we? This is my man or something like that.
What
But
are
you
we?
should. What? Yeah, we should. Y'all should make that thing where it's like we're dating, we're trying to figure each other, not say figure each other, but we're dating to see if this is something that we want to get to be. And we so caught up in everybody's like you can't date other people when you're dating me. But we exclusive? Did we decide that exclusive? We're just getting to know each other. You know what I'm saying? But if we make that commitment to say that, and that's what we want to do both mutually, then maybe. But I think people lose that, and I think that's where a lot of soulmates get lost, or people rush into things because they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna date you," like, or like we're gonna do this exclusive. When in the mindset, they don't have that self, they don't have the respect, they don't show the values yet. They didn't want that, but they just did it because of pressure, maybe. But I don't know. I think more or less I agree with what you're saying, but I also agree that I feel like you can get to know somebody. When you get to know somebody can show the values you want, and that could become your soulmate. Like you know what I'm saying? It's eight
I
minutes in
mean,
this thing, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Drop a comment, y'all. I just want to say that. Drop a comment, man. Let me know.
yeah. What y'all think about soulmates and
Can somebody be your
do you
soulmate first
do
time?
you think it's do you believe in love at first sight? All that cheesy, wonderful stuff that Mr. Al B. Shore is on today. You know what I mean? No, great topic though. Nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Love is beautiful, and I truly believe that you got to respect yourself. And then love comes in all different forms, shapes, and sizes. And when it comes to the aspect of dating, like I don't believe anybody should feel obligated to be committed to someone like right off the cuff, like right off the bat. You haven't put no time in there. You don't really know each other like that. Until you both sit down and you have a mutual agreement about being exclusive, then it happens. Until then, it's still
Exactly.
fair game, and y'all should do what y'all want to do, how y'all want to do it, and just be respectful of one another, and just always have that open line of communication. That's the biggest thing. Having the open line of communication.
And like you said, bro, he just put it on respect one another, have some self respect for yourself, respect for your partner, and or the person you trying to be with or date, and it comes with it. And my boy dropped some gems. He act like I'm over here being. I'll be sure that boy dropped some gems in here, dog. Yeah, I just want y'all to know. He said everybody fit for everybody. It's nature and it's love. Look, he know what he's talking about with this shit. So I want y'all to understand. We just trying to help out with the way we can, but I truly believe that you know, it all starts with you, bro. The values are her, the values are in you. Once you understand the values that you want to have and want to live by, then start soul searching. You feel me? Then start figuring out who you want to be with, who belongs to who you want to be in your circle, who you want to build that foundation and build that empire with. Because once you do that, it's over. Once you find somebody committed to the same thing you have, your values, and y'all committed together,
Right.
they say it now, I'm a this is a hot topic. They say it now, a power couple is better than somebody that's single. If you a power couple and y'all on the same dynamic, two incomes, three incomes, whatever y'all doing, man, y'all nobody can see y'all, and that's just proven fact.
I see how you threw that there. Two income, three income. How y'all doing it?
Hey, like he
Hey,
said, it's something for
shout out to
everybody.
everybody. Yeah, everybody got their
It's
own type
somebody
of
for
love.
everybody.
The shout
You know what I'm
out is
saying?
somebody. It's multiple people for one person, or however you want to do it. And that was another thing for me because I see this shit online, and everybody got an opinion about how somebody else is living their lives and their relationships. Whether they have, I think it's one this black dude married three white girls, and he's a stay at home dad. If they're okay with that, that's their goddamn business.
Oh
That's
God.
their goddamn business, and they happy. They living they best life. They don't. Y'all opinions don't pay their bills. Y'all opinions don't take care of their kids. Y'all opinions don't put clothes on their back. Y'all opinions ain't putting food on their table. It's just y'all opinions about a relationship that ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Ain't
In
a
fact,
situation that you've never been a part of, and you will never probably be able to understand that all of them have had conversations and got to that point to where they are today.
and like you said, communicate it. And if you feel that, oh, why did they me, bro? There's somebody out there for you that want to do that too. Trust me. You just ain't found it
Plenty.
yet. Take your time.
There's there's plenty
Look,
there's plenty of
he
people.
said it. It's so many people out here, bro. If you ain't found it, and that's have the self respect, man. Don't put yourself in a situation you don't want to be in. Don't do that to somebody you don't want to be with, or hold them accountable for something that you don't want to be in. Let them know. As you said, communicate. Go find what you want to
Right.
find. It may not be immediate. You might be lonely, but at the end of the day, you gonna find it if you eventually. But like
Man,
I
this
said,
happiness out
man.
there for all you bitter motherfuckers too. Man, just playing. Let me stop. Let me stop. Hey
Hey,
man, I love
Ju-
everybody, man. I love
Hey,
everybody.
we look. I like I said, man. We got 4 minutes. Like I just want to. We gonna. I'm gonna plug this. Look, man. This is Don't Run From Us, episode 17. This was about soulmates. Drop it in the comment. Let us know what you think. Who's your soulmate? If you found a soulmate, how do you feel about the conversation that we just talked about? I think my boy dropped some gems in here. I think I was giving y'all a little insight, but my boy really hit the jimmies in here because he know
All right.
a little something, bruh.
Why he talking
And
into the mic like
and
that, bro?
cause this mic is different now.
Why is
You
he
get a
talking into
mic.
the mic like that?
Look, this mic different, bro. Like I
Hey,
tell you, we
dude, get a
we
mic, don't know how to act, bro. Out of nowhere. He got his radio voice on.
Hey.
You know, this is Don't Run From Us. I am your host, Moneybag Hawkins.
Hey, this episode 17. We got a mic and headphones, boy. We are wilding on this shit now. And a light, bro. Look, holla at your boy, man. If y'all need videos at a Darren Production in LA, tap in. I got y'all. DM me, hit the link, and y'all can book what y'all need. If y'all need some laughs, you see me laughing. Mr. Hawkins and E_, man. This is Darren D Money, man, and I'ma just let y'all know. Let us know what you think.
Darren D Money, my bad. I messed up his tag. I messed his tag up, y'all. My bad. I'm Lee M. West for all the personals, motivation, inspiration, music, coaching, and then for all the visuals, drone work, photography work, all that fun stuff. You can go to Authentic West Vision, and of course, you know where we are linked up at. I don't know what side you on.
Like and subscribe, y'all.
Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends and family. This is a wonderful place, a wonderful space. If you are interested in possibly joining us for an episode, feel free to let us know. You can send us an email at don'trunfromus@gmail.com, or is it don't run?
No, don't from us 365.
Yeah,
thank you, bro.
My bad. He'll put it in there
at Gmail.
If you're interested in it, it's at gmail.com. Don't run from us 365@gmail.com. We greatly appreciate y'all. Hope y'all got some insight from this this lovely conversation here. Self-love, soulmates, self-respect, and just being open and honest. At the end of the day, it's about communication. So yeah, hopefully we brought that fire to y'all. Y'all enjoy it.
Look, we did that, bro. I felt like I'm about to be like, can you stand the rain?
Microphone. You notice I had to look down because I knew some light skin shit was about to happen. I had to look down, like.
Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Tune in. We out for you, bro.
Fuck. Jesus. Get this man off my screen. Can somebody stop this, please?
Signed out, bro.